All right, Barlow Brigade. How's everybody doing? Old Big Jim coming at y'all from the international headquarters of everything Barlow. Uh, Starting off today, we got a little eye candy on the amble. This is a Elk Ridge muskrat. Pretty nice. It just came into the herd here the last week sometime, but and it will hurt you. It is snappy. All right. First Soddy up on the block is a vintage Rough Rider bone handle. Got the bow tie shield. They call this the coal miner. Of course, everybody has a little different take on the sod busters, and of course, I have my opinion about certain things that some people may not agree with. But that's okay because everybody's got an opinion. So, but this is the coal miner. And what I like about this knife is that it's not only is it bone handle, but it has the classic bird's eye pivot, and I think it's a beautiful knife, and I love it in my collection. So that's number one. Coming in here, number two. Like I say, everybody's got their own opinion about what their side buster should look like, and this is coming in. It's just a little bit. It's not quite as big. This is like a large Soddy from a case, and the big work knife is what they call it. But this was just a little bit smaller than that, and this is a kissing crane, and they call it the Black Angus. Got a on the thing there. Now this is made in Italy, and they use Rossetti steel. I think the model number is like KJ. I can't really see it, but it's on there. I got them old eyes. But once again, it's got all the elements of a Soddy. Now, like I say, they got their own. They don't show the back spring. The back spring is internal, and so everybody's got their own version of the Soddy and the Soddy Junior. I don't know really where this one falls, but it's got the snap. I had to dig way back in the box for a couple of these, but I found them, and this is an excellent example of the kissing crane sod buster. Now, the kissing crane line comes from, or it was operated for a while by a gentleman named Robert Kloss, who in the 1730s, I believe, no, maybe it was not really sure, maybe it was the 18th. Anyway, I don't really know exactly, but this is a Robert Kloss. I think they call this one the coal miner also. I don't know if you can see that blade there, but it's a fine example of the Soddy Junior. And once again, it has that unitized, I think they use some kind of electrical fusion process, and the back spring is enclosed inside the plastic. It's a very good knife. I toted this one for a minute. So, but once again, see, it's got the bird's eye pivot, which to me is a classic part of a sod buster. Good snap. I want to say this knife is a lot older than either one of these up here. Even though this is vintage Rough Rider, you can only find it on the secondary market. Once again, got the bird's eye pivot. So there's your Robert Kloss. Now, Robert Kloss was famous because during the Second World War, he was on the side of the Germans, and most of the daggers that he made during World War II they're prized now. They're worth unbelievable amounts of money, but if you ever run across, in a pawn shop or something, a Robert Claus dagger, it's probably worth a lot of money. All right, coming in number 4. Now, this is a Side Buster Jr. for sure. And this is, this is a $10 to $15 knife in most markets. But nonetheless, it is an excellent, excellent knife made by Imperial. I know it's salty. It's got salt water on it, but probably made in PRC. But this is the IMP-22, the black. Now, I got a little story about this one. The other night, I was participating in the, y'all ready? I was participating in the auction down at Deep South Cutlery, and they do a drawing, and on all the YouTube people that share, tag them and share them, and I won this knife. Well, actually, I won a yellow one, which I kept. Well, actually, I won a Barlow, and which I got all the Imperial Barlows, so I traded that for the yellow one, and this one I bought from Brother Billy Ray down at Deep South. But it is an excellent, excellent knife. This will probably show up on a Modified Monday here pretty quick. Okay, guys, only one thing left. Well, a couple of things left to do. Got to take care of some business. The Ellaville Knife Show, 7 days away. I'm not going to go into it. Everybody knows about it. If you're a knife person, collect knives, you like knives. I mean, if you live in the southeast region of the United States, this is where you need to be in 7 days. The Knife Doctor going to get it done. All right. I got a memo from the home office yesterday or day before, and I was chastised a little bit. There's a man behind the scenes down at Deep South Cutlery. His name's Mr. Bobby. He's a veteran. I want to thank him for his service. I think he was a Master Chief in the Navy. Don't quote me on that, but I may be wrong. I don't know, but they ain't a finer fella anywhere. But he pulled me over to the side and said I'm doing a real good job of promoting everybody, other channels and other things like that. And I agree. I mean, I try to, the knife community and brotherhood has reached out to me and helped me. There's several people I can sit right here and name off, but he told me I need to promote my channel. So here is the first time I'm ever going to do this. Would you please like, share, and subscribe to my channel, because that's what makes the YouTube community thrive, doing that. And I'm not going to harp on it. I'm going to start saying this on every show because Mr. Bobby is absolutely right. Well, all right, Barlow Brigade. I guess that's a little Soddy Sunday for y'all. I want all the veterans to understand that I appreciate their service. My father was a lieutenant colonel in the Army, fought in 3 conflicts. He was in North Africa, fought in World War II, and he was also in Korea. He got 2 Bronze Stars. There's not a prouder person in the world than me. I mean, I don't want to sit here and get upset about my father because I miss him very much. But I want y'all to know that he was a veteran. He was proud of his service. He never talked about it. On the 2 or 3 occasions he ever opened up to me, he stopped pretty quick because he was such a decent man. He didn't want to sit there and talk about stuff that he had to go through. One of his Bronze Stars was for combat, and one of them was for his overall service in the Army. The first one he got for combat was because he planned all the lubricant movement for the tank. He was in charge of a tank battalion whenever he got out. He was when he made it to lieutenant colonel, and he moved all the lubricants. Now, most of y'all don't know this, but a Sherman tank wouldn't run but about 12 hours before it had to have all the oil changed in the whole thing. So my father did the logistics and got all that oil to where when the Normandy invasion happened, all the tanks could be serviced. All right, veterans, I appreciate y'all. Barlow Brigade, out.